Hi guys, welcome to my first ever vlog, and this vlog is about my journey to beating cancer. Okay, so just to give some of you a background of what's going on, back in August 19th of 2019 this year, I was diagnosed with stage 1 cervical cancer. It was followed by a surgery on October 28th of 2019. The surgery was called total hysterectomy, where they removed my cervix and my uterus completely because they found a 4 centimeters of a cancer tumor in the part of my cervix. So it was initially stage 1, but then after the surgery, my tumor or the samples was sent out to pathology to find out if it actually spread, if the cancer actually spread to other parts of my body. So the results came back a week after, and fortunately it didn't spread through the other parts of my body. However, it went over the margin, or what my doctor has expected it to be. It was more than just a certain area where they wanted it to be. That's why they decided for me to do a follow-up treatment, which is called radiation and chemotherapy. So after the pathology came back, the cancer was officially diagnosed as stage 2B cervical cancer. That's why I have to do follow-up treatments because of the cancer cells that was found in the tumor itself was actually more aggressive than expected, and they are expected to come back or to recur, more likely to recur in the next few years if I don't get treated after the surgery. So 6 weeks, I think it's been a month or so. Wait, 28, a month and 2 weeks. I think I'm like 6 weeks post-op, and I'm feeling 100%, no pain at all. I'm feeling 100% myself already physically. I think I'm back to normal. I'm emotionally stable, and I think I am emotionally stable and mentally stable because of the support, the overwhelming support and love that I receive from friends and family, even in social media. And that's why I came up with this vlog to kind of share the journey that I have to go through with the chemotherapy and radiation therapy, because it kind of ease off the tension a little bit. We all know cancer, it's not something we play with, it's not a joke, and it's just too serious. So I think I just want it a little less serious for me. That may help me cope up better with regards to treatment. Also, when I first heard about chemotherapy and radiation therapy, I was completely clueless. I didn't know what to expect at all. So I searched online. It was all this like medical terms and like too deep or like so serious medical explanation of what chemotherapy is and what radiation therapy is. So I think that's why I came up with this vlog, so I can kind of give you guys a little visual of what it's like to go through chemotherapy and radiation therapy. So and if you're going through the same thing, this is a good message for you as well, to let you know that you are not alone in this. So we're gonna make it a little less tense. Let's start off with the radiation therapy. That I'm not really worried about. Radiation is Mondays through Fridays, so that's for 6 weeks. I believe it's 28 cycles. I think it really depends on what kind of cancer you have and what stage you're on. That depends what kind of treatment you have to get. But for myself, I'm on 2B cervical cancer. I'm gonna have to do 28 cycles of radiation for 6 weeks, Mondays through Fridays, every day. Okay. For chemotherapy, I'm gonna have to do one chemotherapy every week. That's for 1 hour, and that's what really I'm worried about, because I have no idea how it's how the effect is. Okay, the process I think is okay. For radiation therapy, It's just 15 minutes a day. So that's easy. I can even drag myself up to that treatment every day. So it's 15 minutes, just gonna lay down there while they run a radiation machine over my cervical area for 15 minutes. And to make it more effective, that's why I have to do the chemotherapy. That's once every week for 6 weeks. So chemotherapy, it's actually a medication. So this, I have no clue at first. So I didn't know what it was, but then my healthcare provider, my doctor, explained to me how it's going to be done. So it's an IV infusion for I think for an hour. That's what I was told, for an hour. So it's easy. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be pain while there's infusion, but if it's just needles, I'm not really scared of needles at all. So I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the effects, the side effects that's gonna happen once I start my chemotherapy treatment. So how do I prepare myself for those? Of course, education. So I did get enough, I believe I did get enough education from my healthcare provider on what to expect and how to prepare myself. So one main thing about the chemotherapy side effect is the nausea. So there will be so much nausea, so much, what do you call this? Throwing ups, I believe. That's why I have been prescribed, and I believe the gravity of the nausea I will have to endure when I start my chemotherapy, because I have been prescribed with like 6 anti-nausea medications. 6, guys, can you believe it? 6. So I will have to take 2 of these. I will have to take every during my chemotherapy. And the rest, I think there's 2 more that I have to take every day as well. And then the rest will be for like every time, or as per needed, every time I needed it. So and I even asked my doctor, like, do I really have to take them? I think I have like great pain tolerance, I might not need them. And my doctor was like, just keep it, okay, just get the medication, just take it, and we'll figure it out. I hope I'll be good enough not to take them, not needing to take them when the treatment starts. So I'm gonna I never really drink any medication, so I won't even remember that. So I have to have this medication organizer. So it comes with like 7 cubes, or yeah, for Mondays through Fridays, like for weekly or like everyday organization of your medication. So it has like morning, noon, and nighttime. I was also informed about, like, loss of appetite. I'm gonna be losing a lot of weight, I believe. So I need some supplements. So the B6 and the alpha-lipoic acid. Because from what I understood, I'm gonna have a bitter taste, a sour, bitter, and metallic taste on my taste buds. So that's why it's either I won't eat because of that taste, it's really disgusting, just to think of it, it's really disgusting, or I would eat but then just throw it up because of the nausea side effect of my, cisplatin, or the chemotherapy, the medication that will be infused in my system. So I'm gonna be needing this to help me with my appetite, not really with my appetite, but just to like supplement my nutrition. Next is I might have mouth sore as well, so I bought a separate toothbrush. It's a super soft, so yeah, it's a soft bristle. I'm gonna have to do this 3 times a day, like brush my mouth, my lips with water, 8 ounces of water, and baking powder or baking soda to prevent mouth sore. The next is my immunity will be suppressed, and I will have very, very low immunity, so I have to protect myself from any kinds of bacteria. It's either I have to avoid places that are crowded, or I can always wear a mask wherever I go, and I bought some filters with this mask. So yeah, this. And also during my chemotherapy, I might be prone to neuropathy, because the medication might go to corners of my fingers and my toes. So I was advised to get myself this, and it's called the Cold Therapy gel packs. So this is the socks that I have to wear during my chemotherapy, and it comes with the gel pads in it. Here, one for my toe fingers and the other one is for my sole, the bottom of my foot. So yeah, this one. Okay, so it will help me, it will help my veins go. Well, I have a mittens too, sorry, I don't have it here, it's in my fridge. So I have a mittens I have to wear. It's also cold pack gel mittens that I have to wear, so then it will constrict the veins to, you know, filter or like lessen the amount of medication that will flow through my veins, through my fingers, because I won't be needing the medication or the infused cisplatin. That's the name of the medication during my chemotherapy. So I won't be needing them here in my toes. So that's why we're gonna try to constrict those veins with the gel packs. Okay, so that's all for now, other than, like, you know, mentally preparing myself for all of this and emotionally preparing myself. It's also good to know like what to expect, and be prepared for it. So I hope this will be enough. We'll see what else I will be needing when the therapy comes. So my radiation therapy starts on Monday. I will upload videos weekly, so that will include 5 days of my radiation therapy and then one session of my chemotherapy every week. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next videos. Thank you so much. Bye.